Okay, so let's do a little deeper dive into tracking. When you are tracking your food, I want to remind you that it's important to track everything you are putting in your mouth. So, an example that I give when I'm teaching this in class is if I went to Chick-fil-A and I ordered a grilled chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese, when I am tracking my food in MyFitnessPal or whatever app you choose to use, I'm going to track the lettuce, the tomato, the grilled chicken patty, the pepper jack slice, and the actual buns. So I'm going to track every single part of the sandwich, right? And then same thing when I'm tracking the fries. If I had the medium fry, I'm going to track the medium fry, and then I'm going to also put that I use the Polynesian sauce. So if I'm using the dipping sauce to dip my fries, or if I'm using ketchup or mustard or whatever, I'm going to account for every single thing on that sandwich when I am logging my food. And I think that's where the challenge becomes when we're logging, is that we don't always consider every single thing we logged in that we're eating. So if I also had a bowl of cereal, and let's say initially I just logged a bowl of cereal and some milk. And so that came up to a certain amount of calories. But in actuality, I had a bowl of cereal. I added sliced strawberries. I added blueberries in there. I added some shaved coconut. I added pecans, walnuts, and I had almond milk. I want to add every single component of that cereal onto my tracking so that it can give me a greater amount of accuracy. Oftentimes, when we're tracking, especially when we're first getting started, we tend to undercount the amount of calories that we're using instead of giving a more accurate representation. So someone can be tracking for about 2 weeks. They're writing down everything that they think that they're taking in. They're doing their exercise consistently, and they're not seeing any fluctuations or changes in their on the scale for them. And that leads to frustration. But a lot of times when we go back and we look at the actual tracking log, we find that there's some discrepancies. There's a few things that they forgot to include when they were tracking. So keep that in mind when you're tracking your food. You want to track every single component of the what you're eating so that it can give you a more accurate view of what you're taking in. The more you track, at least give it 21 days, give it 3 weeks of consistency. That will open your eyes and help you to realize how many calories you're taking in, and then show you where you can make modifications. Keep going, don't give up, and stay tuned for the next video.